I'm Adam Hanin. I'm Vice President of Marketing for ViewSonic. There are a number of hurdles that we see in the adoption and expansion of digital signage. Things like communication across the networks, allowing signage to communicate back to a central hub. Things like making sure that signage is able to run 24/7. Things like creating content and making it rich enough to continue to attract the attention of people who are walking by or standing in front of it, for instance. The adoption of touch so that there's more interactivity. These are all things that we see as hurdles that we are aggressively attacking to make sure that we have a place in the digital signage world. There are a number of vertical sectors that we are particularly focusing on in 2011 that we think are going to have a lot of growth. Certainly standard retail, fast food restaurants are clearly a good growth area, but we see other areas, things like education, traditional retail, clothing retail. We see large opportunities there because the technology lends itself so well to the environment. In education, for instance, you have communication to students, you have announcements of events, all sorts of things that need to be communicated that have not had a traditional outlet that allows you to update it and make it engaging for the students. So we think that that's one of the major targets for this year. There are a couple of things that we think are really the next big thing in digital signage. One is freestanding digital signage. We have made a significant investment in our e-poster products, which are literally freestanding digital signage from 10 inches up to 70 inches that you can place in a single location, load your content, plug it into the wall, and it's ready to go. We now, at this show, we've introduced double-sided e-posters so that you have a view from whatever direction you approach it. We have touch capability in our posters, so we think that is a huge leap forward in the digital signage world, simply because you don't have to have the infrastructure built out to place your signage. You can just place it wherever you want, plug it in and go. I think the other thing that's going to be a major innovation in digital signage is unique sizes and form factors. So we have introduced at DSE extra wide displays, which are long, thin displays, so they fit in unique locations and spots where you might not necessarily expect to see digital signage, yet they're extremely bright, extremely clear, and easy to locate, mount, and send content to. ViewSonic is really committed to this space. We have been a player for almost 25 years in the display technology business, and digital signage to us is an extension of that. So from creating and introducing more of our innovative e-posters to our extra wide products that allow you to place signage in unique locations, to commercial televisions, we really are looking at the product as driving the technology. We're also partnering with a number of companies, industry leaders like Wireless Ronin and Connectivision and Scala. We're working with these companies to make sure that our products work with their technologies so that we can have the broadest penetration into the market. And finally, for ViewSonic, we have traditionally been a company that focuses on quality and value. And so we're coming at this digital signage space with a different perspective than a lot of other companies in this space are. Most companies are coming from a position of higher margins, higher cost, whereas we're coming at it from the standpoint that these technologies are things that don't have to cost that much. We can deliver a solution to you that is highly valuable to you for a very, very reasonable cost, and that's really the way that we're approaching it. I'm impressed with the quality of the vendors that are here. The displays are very, very strong. I think that the organization has been terrific. Actually, I really like the way that you've set up this booth right here at the entrance. I think it gets a lot of attention for DSE as well. Allows all the attendees to kind of get the feel of the event and the organization as well. So it's exciting.